Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I know y'all missed me because I haven't been on here. I did go to my daughter's graduation on Thursday. I've been trying to upload her video, but they saying it's too long, so I don't know. But anyway, happy Tuesday. Everyone come in. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to come on in here. Just want to say thanks for coming in today. Welcome on people to come in. We do got some special guests. We have a bunch of guests that is about to join us today. I have Natalie, Medisa, Shatonia, Joel, Marshalline, and Dana, if she gets the message. So, um, I'm about to get ready to get started. Hey, Jacob, how are you doing, sweetheart? Love you. Um, when you come in, please like, subscribe, and share the video out. So we got some good topics today. We're going to be talking about dating while dating someone with kids from hell. And we got some other topics we're going to be talking about as well. So let me go and add the guest in here so we could get started. Hello, and here we have Natalie. Thanks for coming in today. I'm about to
Hey,
else. We got 4 in so far, okay? Yeah, we have Medisa. This is Medisa Kinchlow, everybody. Welcome her in today. Can you hear us, Disa?
Hi.
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
yeah. Yep, you
Hey,
sound
Natalie.
hey, Disa.
okay. And we have Shatonia. She's in here today. She's been a guest a couple of times, everybody. So
Can
this
y'all
is
see me?
Shatonia.
Hey, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm a back.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
can hear y'all, but I'm backing out because I'm below dry here.
Okay.
Okay.
And we have Joel. Welcome, Joel. Can you hear me, Joel? Oh
I
goodness.
don't know if you
His
can hear me.
mic. His mic is muted. Your mic is muted. Hold on, his mic is muted. So we got 2 more coming in. So far, everybody that's in here, how y'all been doing so far?
Great. Great. Can you hear me?
Good, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Good, good. How was y'all day today?
Hi.
It was
You tired?
nice.
I'm so tired. It was a good day. I'm tired. Yeah. And some here in Arizona, and I'm over it already, and it just started. So yeah, it's 101 today.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Already.
So hot and
Hey,
tired. But I'm used to it. Been here 11 years, used to you just get used to it. You learn to do stuff early in the day, so that you're not outside when it's blazing.
Right.
But yeah, so, but I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the invite,
Yes,
Lakita.
thank you. I'm so glad to have you on the show today. I'm gonna have to get you on here a little bit more. I've been trying to get everybody on here. Jacob said hi, Disa.
Girl, hey, BB. You can, girl, just let me know. You know I got you, guys. You know I got you. I'll be here whenever you need me. Just let me know.
Okay. Alrighty. I was waiting on some more to come in here. I don't know where Dana at. Is Marsha coming in or no?
I
I
think
don't know.
she's
Let me see.
And I don't know where Joe went to. Hey everybody, when y'all come in, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share the video out. Yep. So it's been an okay day. Work was busy and stressful as always. And then I went to a little memorial. That was okay. Hey Joe, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. This is Joel, everybody. I have My aunt, she's in here.
Auntie, where? Where's she at?
She's up there.
Oh, that's that.
Hey.
See, there she go. Yeah.
I have Medisa in here, and I have Shatonia in here so far. We waiting on two
I only
more.
see a light for Shatonia. I don't see her. I ain't talked to her.
Yeah,
I
she
don't talk-
there she go.
See that. Thank you. How you doing? How you doing? What's that, Miss?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, Miss? What's that
Medisa.
name? Medisa? Okay, Miss Medisa, how you doing? You can say hi. Thanks, girl.
Can you hear Medisa?
Now I can.
Hey, Cheryl.
No,
Thanks for
I didn't.
coming in.
The phone is actually, the phone, Lord Jesus. It was breaking up, so I couldn't. He was
He's
speaking to
depressed
me.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was speaking to you.
What we talking about?
Turn this echo.
Yeah.
We got some good topics today. We talking about
Hold on, y'all. I'm over here messing with my
dating
stuff, too.
someone
You tell her I'm
kids
on.
from hell. And we got some other topics too. I don't throw in some other stuff, but that's the main topic right there.
Did you just say dating with kids from hell?
Yeah, dating someone with kids from hell. That was my auntie's topic. So we trying to bring people in here. So
Okay, well, because you need to bring some folks. Wait, hold on. Where's she at?
she up there.
No, not your auntie.
We waiting on Marsha. I don't know if she's gonna make it in though.
And not her. Where's the other one?
She
I
said
know
she
she's
can't
out
make
of
it
town.
today. She on BPA or whatever her job.
Okay.
Oh, well, tell her she can better get a phone or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go. Starting already.
She's at church camp. She ain't here
Tell
today.
her to get a phone or something.
Yeah.
Looking.
Hold on one second. I got a phone. This one. Okay.
Hi, Shatonia.
So how you been, Matt? How you been?
Hi there, Joe.
What's good?
How's the weather out there?
It's great to me. Well, we rained a little bit today, but it's good. I like it.
It didn't rain out west.
Oh, see, y'all live.
It didn't rain out west. I heard it was in Greenwood though.
Well, yeah, it was in Greenwood.
You know them up in folks get that rain. I could give y'all 100-degree weather if you like.
I don't want that.
Yeah, that's
Why
what
not?
Medisa was just saying.
Why not?
We were just saying it's 101.
California got the best weather.
That's why they got them fires. I'm a pass. I'm a pass.
You ain't even talking about them fires too much longer, girl.
Yeah, I'm a pass. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Them fires only happens every so often.
Seems like every year.
Not in my area.
But that's a good thing.
That's right. I live in the Central Valley where you're safe.
Said fire.
Okay, we can see you.
I got kicked out.
Oh, you got kicked out?
Can y'all see me? Okay.
Joe did.
Yeah, I don't
No.
know. It's weird.
I can't see you.
Everybody just went gone.
Can't see her.
Mm-mm.
I only see a red
I
thing up
probably need
there.
to. It did say I may have to hardwire my Ethernet because it says something about, which is weird because my router is wireless and it's right. I didn't work from home, but this I don't know what's going on. So maybe just bad connection. But anywho, I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay. I'm not sure where Dana at. I don't know where she done went to.
Dana? You know
Yeah.
Dana?
This is my other auntie.
I know Dana. I know,
You know
I know
Dana.
Yeah,
This is my other auntie.
I know Dana.
You know Dana.
Yeah, I do know Dana.
Dana on CP time. You right?
That's it.
Yeah, she is.
Hey, Keita,
She'll just have to come in here. Yes, sir.
let me find out you ain't never watched Medea when she said, I know Dana.
Ah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about DNA.
Yeah, talking about DNA.
Yeah.
Yes.
She did say that.
Yes, yes.
That food right there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And y'all have to excuse me. I've been asleep. I literally just woke up.
No, we coming your way. We putting some houses in Indianapolis.
Oh, really? Bring it. Come on.
Yes, they
Affordable housing.
No, ma'am. I run transitional living houses.
Well, come on with it.
So we just did Detroit and Baltimore, and he wants to hit Houston, Indianapolis, and all
Nice.
that. So
Okay.
Yeah.
so
Do you
we-
know
Nice.
what area, where y'all gonna be
That's awesome.
groundbreaking at?
Oh, trust me, he's gonna try and go all over. Wherever he find houses, they're gonna go by and put people in. He deal with
Okay.
mental health, and
Wow.
homeless people.
That's been my thing for 35 years.
Wow.
Well,
That's amazing.
See, look. See, that's good to know because when they need the person to run in that area, I'm gonna send them right to her.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
just took a training. I actually did. I just took a training with IHCDA on some of the new things that's coming out with determining eligibility with Section 42 and HOTMA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What we do is they say
Nice.
he's like, if you know a place that needs it, let me know. But you gotta have everything in order. You know, all your ducks in a row. So I don't know how big y'all homeless population, mental health population is out there.
Huge.
But it's big. I'll tell him, hey, go to Indianapolis next. Okay, let's go there. We'll skip Houston. Come
It's
back.
huge out here in Phoenix too.
Yeah, but tell him come. I'm not associated with
huge in
anybody
Phoenix, too.
at the
I mean,
moment.
it's-
Well, I
it's-
forget where one I am with Machi Mani, but they're just getting started. But
Look up Guam.
I took the training so that I could stay up on who's out here trying to provide services and help people, and also with the housing. Most of the companies I don't work for in the last 10 years, we either had a MOU with different properties or you know, some of them we didn't. It's just that we knew the manager or the regional and went from there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we had 12 houses where I'm at Stockton, and they just bumped it up to 24.
Wow.
They bumped it up to 24, so we just added 12 more. And then we added 6 up in Alameda, and we're adding 12 into Sacramento, and then Modesto as well. So
Oh, so you in California? Okay.
yeah, I'm
So with your houses though, are there
Yeah.
like I know a girl here that does that. She might have 6 or 7 in a house.
we
She
have the max of 6.
Uh-huh.
We do 6 here, but when he comes out your way, he'll be looking for anywhere he goes. I'll say this: anywhere he goes, he's always going to be looking for someone to run that area,
Right.
which is good. I mean, it's called GLOM, God's Love Outreach Ministries, and so he has ARF houses, transitional housing, SAP housing. He got all of them. So, and we're in the process right now. We have the transitional housing, and so far we just started getting everybody jobs, so get them back on their feet and stuff.
Okay, so what do you need to have to run it?
It's not licensed, so you don't need nothing.
Oh, okay.
So ARF, you got to have license. Yes, sir. You got to have license. Yeah. Yeah, you can go out there. Oh no, put it outside. Put it outside. You're right. So with
that's interesting.
Traditional housing, you don't need a license.
Okay.
And so, but just being honest with y'all, if you decide to do it, let's say you, Auntie, and Medisa and them decide to do it, right, wherever y'all at. You're gonna go into behavioral health and talk to them because that's where most of your clients gonna come from.
Right.
So just a little background on him. He went in there and he was like, I was set to go in there and tell them $400 a head. Okay. He walked in and he's a minister. He says, but something told me don't say nothing. And when he didn't say nothing, that lady said, "Here you go," slid him a paper, said, "This is what we're willing to pay, whether they're in the bed or not.
Mhm.
$700 per person.
Mhm.
Wow.
They in the bed or not." So the way he has the program structured is, I have a big 8-passenger van out there. One house has a Dodge van, one house has a Honda Odyssey, and we have an office 7 minutes away from where my houses are. We take them over there for groups, employment classes. We transport them for medical, dental, vision, and we give them breakfast and dinner and a snack in the middle. The last program only gave them bologna sandwiches and told them, "Okay, do what you do."
Right.
So when they look, if you have it structured right, then the people go and say, "Okay, we don't need y'all no more. We want y'all come in and get it going." It doesn't. If it's licensed, then you got to worry about someone coming in. But when it's unlicensed, it makes it easier for them to say, "Okay, we get this person, we're gonna move them here." So our thing goes level 1, which is what I got. Then you go to level 2. Level 3 gets you in your own place.
Mhm.
That's our goal. Get them in their own place, get them back on their feet, get them going, get their mental health back, their mental back, get them on their meds, all that. So it's working pretty well. It is.
That's good.
That's nice. That's amazing.
Mhm.
That's good.
Yep, that's really good.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, me and Marcia might call you Joe.
Yeah, we
that's
have
fine.
had an issue.
Yeah, call me. I'll give you all the information you need to get going. And yes, it is one of our own companies.
Okay.
It is for real. He
Yeah.
came one time. He says, he was talking to me. He said, "I got to talk to you." I said, "I'll listen. Go ahead." He said, "I got a lot of stuff I need done. I know you know a lot of people." I said, "You from around here too, so you know a lot of people too." He said, "No, no, no." I said, "Okay, what you need?" And so we structured so much stuff together. And then one day he came and had a big old meeting. He said, "I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm trying to, for those of you who are married," he said, "I'm trying to get you to retire your wives." I said, "Okay, how you gonna do that?" He said, "I'll give you a hint. I fired 2 people and I saved $1.5 million on my payroll. So that goes towards y'all. Just retire your wives."
Wow.
And I'm just laughing. I'm like, "Okay, well, what do we need to do?" He's like, "I need my senior directors. I need my program director. I need my facility manager. And I need my leads. I need everybody on one page." I said, "Well, okay, well, let's do it then." So he's now gone global. So he's then gone global, but he's willing to help anybody get started.
That's amazing.
So yeah, he's good. I'll get you going, and then you can grow it from there.
Each one teach one. Each one teach one.
Exactly. I sure want the information.
All it takes is one.
Oh, that's easy. I give you all the information. He look, to him it's shit. He wants to stop this epidemic of homelessness and mental health, because they'd rather stick a mental health person in jail than try and help them.
Yeah.
So I put my house to stay and feed them.
They are. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's a slippery slope. Like a lot of these people out here on the streets, they're not on the streets because they just woke up and said, "I want to be this way." Like part of the problem is, with mental health is that the medication that they give these people, it gets, they become addicted to it because they don't, and so that causes, it's just a chain reaction. So it's one thing happening and then another thing happening and then another thing happening. And before you know it, someone's lost everything and they're on the street running around talking to themselves, doing whatever they do to try to fix their addiction. But if you talk to them when they're in their right mind, they want to be okay. Nobody just says, "I just want to wake up and just lose my complete mind, to live on the street, to smell, to be eaten out of a garbage can," whatever the case may be. But I think sometimes what happens is a lot of times people there's such a stigma, especially in our community, where we don't take it serious. Like our kids damn near have to kill themselves, before we think, okay, this is a situation. Like we'll see, how it is. Back in the day, you see a kid like they just bad. No, there's something wrong. Like there's something fundamentally wrong.
Yeah,
and we don't want to accept it. We just think, "Oh, I can pray it away and lay hands on." No, baby, no.
Right. Oh no, that's true. I think our youngest client here was 19.
I can hear
And
you. I can hear.
the youngest client we have was 19. And he was here. And the last program, the last facility manager before me, they didn't get along. And so one day he was mad because they told him they were going to transfer him out. And so he came back from the store and he had his making oxtail soup or something and soda and stuff. So he's mad and he's yelling at the female staff. So I come out the office. I'm like, what is the problem? You guys told me I'm going to do this. You guys do it. I said, no, hold on. Time out. Listen, it's not you guys. Your case manager told you what you're going to do. So I need you to relax. He said, I'm going to pour this soup.
Hey, Felicia.
I'm going to pour this soup on your head.
Thanks for coming in.
I said, go ahead, pour it. Now my staff is like, Joe. I said, let him pour it. He's looking at me like, what? I said, go ahead and pour it. Pour it. What are you waiting on? Well, because, never mind. On God, I'm going to do this to you. On God. I said, well, you know what? I'm standing here. What are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
It took him about 20 minutes to get all of that out and calm down. And be like, all right, here's the problem. I thank you for listening to me. And I laugh. And he's like, I'm not playing, Joel. I said, all right, go ahead, good. So he told me. And it's just like she said. One of our own, he's sitting there. I'm like, I'm trying to help you. I want you to get the help. And he came to me, and this is how crazy it is. His grandmother passed away, and she left him a whole bunch of money. He's not even fit to take that money. So what are you guys going to do? And they're like, well, we'll put it at a payee. He said, nope.
I barely hear you.
Paper. Mm-hmm. He said, hold this paper, Joel. And I'm like, hold this paper? I said, what is this? And I said, oh, my goodness. I said, really? He said, because my mom is trying to take it, and my payee's trying to take it, and I know you won't take it. And then he wound up leaving, but I don't know whatever came of it. But I'm like, I want to give you as much help as possible. I don't care if you're white, black, Mexican, Indian, Asian, whatever. If you want the help, I'm here for you.
Mm-hmm.
But some people that take advantage of it.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's like, okay, I don't want you to lose your bed because after the way we got it structured is after 72 hours, you lose your bed if you're not here.
Yeah.
But some people just want to take and store their stuff at my house. I'm sorry, I'm not a storage spot. You don't have to pay rent. You're allowed to wash, shower, eat, whatever. You can come and go, but after 11 o'clock, that door don't lock. But I still have to report that you came in after 11.
Right.
Because we have people that really wants these beds and want to be in these beds, but if you're holding up their spot, now what? So, I mean, it's a lot of moving parts to it, but I can tell you what I know. If I tell y'all about it, y'all be like, okay, we'll put this and this and this. I'm gonna connect A to B and B to C and C to D, and now I got my box and let's go.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be disconnected, which is what it is nowadays. Because the first thing the police want to do, we watch them. We have a place called St. Mary's over here where the majority of the homeless people hang out at. A sheriff literally pulled the lady out the car and then drove off.
Mm-hmm.
So she's standing in the middle of the street yelling and cussing and fussing, and no one's there. We're there. We see her, but she's not talking to nobody. She stood in front of a pole and yelled at the pole. And finally, me and a couple other people walked over and said, "What you want something to eat? Come on over here. Come on." She's like, "Oh no, really? Come on, talk to us." So she stood over there and talked with us for a while, gave her some hygiene stuff and some to eat and drink and stuff. And she's like, "Y'all do this all the time." And the CEO's sister was like, "Yeah, we try and be out here as majority. We get you guys backpack, blankets, jackets, stuff."
Yeah.
And she, oh my God, God bless y'all so much. And we have people coming all the way from GHQ down to help out. And, it's like you say, reach one, teach one. Well, let me teach y'all how to get it going so y'all can get it going up y'all way and make a difference out there because it's making a difference out here.
Yeah.
But
it's most definitely needed. So.
Okay, well, let me know when you're ready to talk and we'll get it going.
Okay.
I'll get y'all right. Don't worry.
Hey, Marcia.
Look, including you.
What y'all talking about?
We talking about you.
Don't be talking about me.
I told her she need to hurry up and get on because this is her area of study right here. Yeah.
You know.
Can y'all just work up for me then?
Hattie Mae.
That's
Hattie.
okay. That's okay.
Hattie.
Look at my hand.
That's
I
why he
like her
calling you
hair
Hattie Mae.
because she showed didn't have it done like that in the movie I just watched.
No, I just put it up like that. So what y'all talking about?
We haven't started the topic yet. Joe was telling us about the transition and homeless thing that they got going on called Bloom.
Uh-huh.
And they're going to be heading this way soon.
Don't be coming this way trying to get my clients.
It's actually to help you with your client.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
It's a whole nother door for like supportive housing for the people who don't have housing.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
So it's really a good program, but we about to go on and get started with our topic. So he said that he's going to reach back out to us if we want to know more information and like help us get started or whatever. So
Joe, when you coming
Come where?
to this place to bring the business? You gotta come. You gotta get my number, so because I'm going to open up my own thing too. That's what we gonna have: transitional, residential, and all that good stuff too.
See, look, you got 1, 2, 3. You got a 3-way, 4-way call right there. We just make a 5-way call and I get you all set up.
All right.
That's easy to do. Because
Yeah.
that's what we do. See? And it's us. It ain't no one else. It's all of us.
All right.
It ain't none of these
You
people.
see us? You
See us via.
Do you see us?
Us right here. None of these. Us.
okay.
Okay, we
All righty. Well, we about to get started. So today we're talking about dating someone with kids from hell. And what we mean by that actually is dating someone. Would you date someone if you're in a relationship with someone and their kids is disrespectful to you? How would you handle it? Would you be able to stay in that relationship? So that's our number one topic for today. Just talking about if you ever dated someone before. I know Joe is married now, so it's a little bit different. I don't think nobody else on here is married so far yet. So, but he's married now, so it's probably a little bit different from him. I know that he do have bonus kids as well, and he has a daughter as well. I've known Disa been in relationships before where she has, bonus kids. I don't really want to say step or nothing like that, so I'm gonna just call it bonus. So just dating, I when I was married, I had bonus kids. They wasn't really bad. They were pretty okay. But just dating someone and their kids is disrespectful to you, how would you handle it? So we're going to start. I guess we'll start with Natalie. Don't take all the time, though, Miss Natalie.
Okay, I'm not today. But myself, even with when I met Mark, I had Shanita already. Now, true, she was really young at the time, but it's just what you instill in. So she was raised to respect her elders. I just didn't play that. And we end up later on down the road, we end up getting married. But that was it. It was in my household. It was not acceptable. You can be mad, you can be angry, but there is a way for you to conduct yourself. So I've never experienced dealing with someone. I've never even experienced dealing with someone who had kids, let alone bad ones. But me interacting with kids in that semi family or belong to my friends. If you at my house and you act up, you get treated like you mine.
Yeah.
So it's not tolerable.
Most definitely. We all know that.
No lies there.
I think that's why the daycare didn't get started.
Actually, yeah, you kind of right. I decided against that. You are correct. First, it was 2 reasons. One, I was not just starting out going to get a van and provide transportation. That's a little bit much. Financially, that would have been a lot to be taken on. And 2, that was the turn of an era where I believe in corporal punishment, but that's the last extent. But and a lot of the generation, you guys was believing that your kid should not be chastised or checked. And I'm like, no, I can't do that.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah, it really has changed to that a little bit. But I think it depends on what parents that you actually have coming into your daycare. Because long as you let them know straight up, but they don't mind calling CPS on you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Well,
nowadays,
yeah.
kids will call CPS on you, so they know that like it's just not the same. Like the kids will do things, and you be like, I remember one time mine threatened to call CPS on me. Call them. They call them. You want me to call them for you so they can come pick you up, honey?
Mhm.
Because I can be a mama with no kids. They can come and get you, and I'm gonna let you go on over there and see how you think it's great when you sharing a bed and sharing clothes and doing whatever you doing. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a different generation because people want to be friends with their kids, and you know what I mean. Like, and I get it. You know, you want your kids to like you, but at the end of the day, like, it doesn't matter if they like you if they're growing up to be disrespectful human beings. We also all know that bad, disrespectful children turn into bad, disrespectful adults, and that's just the way it is. They do. Like,
True.
So.
Most definitely true. That's true. So Natalie, so would you, I mean, I know you really haven't experienced that because you really haven't been with nobody that had kids per se, but how would you deal with it if you were with someone and their kids were disrespectful to you?
I only could think of maybe two
Go ahead.
options. One, you're going to stay over there in your place. I'm going to stay over here. Come see me. I'm not coming over there. Two, I don't know if I could last even in a relationship with somebody like that, because if you allow your kids to talk to you in such a manner and you allow them to talk to other adults, we're not going to mesh real. We're not, so, and in a relationship, you're going to have to intertwine with them and their kids sometime on some kind of level. I won't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Okay.
And it would bother me. This is somebody that I'm with, and I'm with them. I have to care about them, to have to sit back or be maybe around, and this child who you do things for, that you take it and they talking to you like this. No, that wouldn't, in my world, and y'all know me, it would not happen.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
I understand that. So Shatonia.
Yes.
Okay. I need your opinion. Would you date someone, or would you be able, or have you ever dated someone that had kids that were disrespectful to you?
No, only who I'm with now, he got kids, but they not disrespectful. That's his problem. I think I would take it up with him, but that's his problem. Long as mine is respectful. It all depends. Like if they in a household with you, like with marriage, because most time it's just a level of respect. That's his problem. And then you got some kids that are just disrespectful, not only to their parents, to everybody.
Yeah, you do. You do have some that are just disrespectful. But would you be able to like take it though if they do come to you like sideways? Because normally it'd be like majority teenagers that feel like they're gonna try you more than anything.
I can't say. I ain't never been through that.
Okay. Alrighty. What about you, Medisa?
Oh, I could write a whole book on it. I promise I can. So, yeah, I've actually been in a situation. The relationship I was in prior to the one that I had, it was a situation where he and I we lived together, and of course, let's just say he got a bunch of kids, but that's a whole nother story. That's a who the F did I hook up
Right.
with,
Right.
make my man type situation. That's for another day though. But so children were extremely disrespectful. Very rude, very selfish, very entitled. And anyone knows me, I don't raise my kids like that. They're not that way. And it was a problem. And because what was happening is my kids would see they're all teenagers, you know, they're all like 14, you know what I mean? So they see each other, and my kids are like, hey man, what's going on here? You would knock our head off. Like, why are they able to get away with this, that, and the third?
Right.
And I had to explain to them, well, first of all, it's a new relationship. I'm still learning the children just like y'all are. And I have to assert myself a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, and so it was a point of contention because I was like, bro, like, your kids are disrespectful. They're rude. They're nasty. And I'm like, and I'm cooking dinner and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And it just was a problem. And I will never want to, I don't want to ever experience that again.
Right.
Not saying, I mean, I said that I would never deal with a man with children after that, because that wasn't the first time I had a situation where, you know, some people just got badass kids, like, and they bad and you can't do nothing. And I'm like, you ready to let them sit here and tear up everything and have a temper tantrum? No, I don't do that over here. Like, if you got an attitude, then take your ass up to bed with your attitude. You want to act like you want to act the fool, I can act the fool with you. You don't want to eat what's on the table, guess what? You're going to be hungry. Like, I'm not about to play with you. Like, I take care of you. You are depending on me. You don't have no job. All you got to do is go to school, get good grades, and that's it. That's all I'm doing. So I don't play that. But thankfully, in my current relationship, you know, we had one of his son, one of the twins, we had him with us. And of course, you know, there's always going to be that. There's always an issue when it comes to relationships, because kids, honestly, like, in their mind, all they see is their mom and their dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're not my mama. You're not my mama,
right?
Girlfriend, or whoever. You know what I mean? So I get that there's going to be that awkward kind of transition. You know, it takes time to build those relationships, right? But the one thing I can say is if he got out of line at any given time, his dad was willing to step up to the plate and say, hey, no, bro, you're not about to talk to her like this, or you're not about to act like this, or you're not about to do this like you owe her, and whatever the case may be. So, you know what I mean? I think that the issue is that if the parent is willing to address the behavior, it can be fixed. It can be worked. You know what I mean? Like, but if a person doesn't want to see it, or just, oh, that's the way they are, or they make an excuse, like, then that's a problem, because ultimately kids' behavior is learned behavior. Children don't wake up and decide, I'm gonna be disrespectful today. That's learned behavior. They're sponges. Everything they see, everything they hear, they take it in, and that's how they tailor make themselves after the things that they see. So it's never, to me, a kid thing. It's always an adult thing. So if you let your child get away with murder, and they don't have any rules, any regulation, they can talk to you the way they want to talk to you, they're going to do that to every adult that they encounter, because the person who's taking care of them is allowing it. But if you're coming into a situation where you're in a relationship, it's the responsibility of that parent to set the tone for how that child interacts with you. And in turn, you have to be willing to be respectful to that child as well, because I have seen instances in when people are just nasty to people's kids. And like, you don't got to be like that. Like, you got to give respect to get respect. And that's one of the things that I want to say before I finish, is that, like, at the end of the day, you can't expect for somebody to treat you different than the way that you're treating them. So it was my responsibility to set the tone, and I had to check myself and not get frustrated and make sure, okay, you know what, I got to understand this is a different dynamic. I got to understand where the child comes from, what they've had to deal with, whatever the case may be, because that helps me to be able to deal with the situation effectively. Because, I mean, you can't get rid of the kid. Like, you know what I mean? If you're with somebody, you know what I mean? If we decide to get, like, you can't get rid of the kid. That's the kid's going to be there. So
Yeah.
either you learn to work together as a unit to fix the issue, or you just exit stage left and get out of the relationship, because there has to be a balance. So
Exactly. So do you feel like it basically broke y'all up? Was it like a
The
main factor of y'all relationship that by
the
y'all
first one, absolutely, yeah. But I mean, I was engaged once, and I literally couldn't take. And that was before I left Indianapolis. There were things that had occurred, but we were just on two different trajectories when it came to children and rearing children, and like he felt like I was like strict, and I'm like, no, because I was very with my children when they were younger. Like I value education. I've always valued education. It's a big deal to me. So like my kids can watch TV during the week, like Monday through Thursday. My kids didn't watch TV. They didn't play no video games. They did homework, and then they read and did all kinds of things, because that's what I choose to do in my household. And so that was the problem. And I'm just like, well, no, they can do whatever the hell they want to do, you know, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They free to do whatever. And so it was like, he's like, well, I don't like that. And I was like, well, sorry, you don't live in my household. Like, we just together right now. And if you can't respect, we can't come to a compromise, and it's a problem. And so the first relationship, definitely that was a factor. The second relationship, it was definitely a factor to the point where when I broke up with that man, I didn't want to ever see his children again. And anybody that knows me knows, if I deal with somebody and they got kids and I've been around those kids, I'm going to always love them kids, because I love kids, period, right? I ain't ever want to see them kids again. To the point where I seen one of them like years later, and I hurry up and walk real fast in the store, because I did not want to even stand in their presence, because that's how it was. But part of it was their mom was ignorant too. You know what I'm saying? Ignorant and silly. And she was feeling some kind of way because she was with, you know, she wanted her baby daddy. Girl, nobody.
They most definitely play a big factor in it. When especially with some of the kids and they have issues with you, it's because the parents is in their ear and they
saying stuff. And I'm like, you can't, like, why are you gonna try to poison the child against somebody? And the lady didn't even know me. Like, that's the thing. Like, man, they never took the time to know me. So you can't really like say anything, you know what I mean? But yeah, like to this day, I like, and it's mighty funny. I just went to one of his children's 16th birthday party. Anyway, y'all, like I said, Papa was a Rolling Stone, and that's like I said, neither here nor there. We're gonna move on. But anyway, that child still spends time with me, has spent time with my kids, and I'm at her birthday party. You know what I mean? Like, there's love, but those children have been raised to respect people and understand, like, this, you have to be a certain way. Never had any issues with those children, but the other ones, Jesus, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
So, it sucks, but I mean, you know, that's a dynamic that a lot of times you're not going to be able to ignore, you know what I mean? And sometimes there are underlying issues. I don't think people should just automatically discount or throw a relationship away because there are some conflicts between, you know, blended families, but because you got to think about it, like, you're bringing in a whole different environment. Like, this person's experience, this child's experience is what they come from, what they deal with. You're bringing that in, and you're trying to mesh two households together. Like, so we all are the sum total of the things that we experience in our life. So you have to understand that there's going to be a part in which that's going to cause an issue. You know what I mean? So you have to just be willing to work with it. You know what I mean? Like, and you have to willing to sometimes compromise, and sometimes be like, you know, don't think that you always got all the answers, because with my guy now, like, I will stop and listen to him, because sometimes he tells me, hey, you a little bit, you know, and okay, you know, and it's hard sometimes for us to hear that, right? Hear that we need to maybe change our approach or come a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? But in order for it to all work, you got to be willing to do your part and compromise too. So it's not a lost cause. It's just a matter of, are you really willing to, do you value the relationship enough to work things? And that's all it boils down to.
Yeah, humble yourself a little bit.
That part.
Yep. So what about you, Marsha?
Well, I never dated nobody who had bad kids. Yes, I have. No, they wasn't bad. I never really dated guys that had kids because I had my own 4 kids. Hell, that was enough.
Right.
So, honestly, I never dated nobody who really had a lot of kids. And then the ones that I did meet, we kind of got along, but a lot of times them attitudes come from their mammies. They
Mhm.
Yep.
mad because the man don't want them. You know what I mean? So they gonna come for the woman like it's their fault that the man didn't want to buy no diapers or didn't want to be bothered with their kids and stuff. So it's our fault.
Yeah.
So I don't deal with baby mama drama. I don't deal with bad kids. And then a lot of times the what I have seen is a lot of times um when you deal with, I'm just gonna speak for a man. Because when a man is dealing with a woman and they come in with their kids, a lot of times women don't want the stepdad or the boyfriend to tell their kids how to act or how to be and grow up. So that breaks you up. But I have never really dealt with nobody. But I'm like this. Hell, I'm the grown adult. If you come in and you don't speak to me, I'm not going to break my neck, speak to you. I'm not going to get in y'all business. That's y'all thing. I got my thing with my kids, my drama. But I will listen to you, but I will never, ever in my life tell a man what to do with his kids. That's his kids. But if they come in if we're living together, which if I was a woman had to live with a man with some bad kids, we wouldn't make it.
Right.
We're gonna break up because I can't do bad kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of times kids are disrespectful. I would never date nobody nowadays with bad kids because these kids nowadays are real bad.
So
no.
you fight them.
Yeah, so I wouldn't deal with it anyway.
Yeah, I understand that. Would you fight them?
Would I fight them?
Yeah, would you fight them?
Nah, you ain't fighting.
Items in the house for I'm old. They been beat me up. I have to hit them in the head with the iron or the hammer or something. I'm get some real thick stuff that's gonna blow them out. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
A lamp, a mirror, the TV. I'm gonna
Ain't
whoop
gonna
their
do
ass
that.
with that. Excuse me, but that's where they gonna get hurt at. No, I'm not. I wouldn't whoop their kids because that's their kids. But if they hit me now, we got a whole different thing. Now, if they call me out of my name now,
That's
I know
what I'm
how
saying.
to
Like if they jump stupid with you, would you fight
I'm
them?
gonna get back stupid with them because first of all, I ain't got no stretch marks for your little ugly ass butt.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm coming with you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm just keeping it
so I
real
ain't got
because
no stretch marks for your little ugly ass.
yeah, so I'm not no, I wouldn't let no kids disrespect me. And then if the ugly little man don't check his kids, then he don't get checked. Then that's another problem. So no, I wouldn't deal with nobody with kids.
I understand that.
No.
Kids and baby mama drama is just too much.
All that.
Busy.
Huh?
I ain't gonna do nothing.
Hey,
Chicago.
I'm with you. If it's little kids, we would have to have a sit down and have a discussion. Hey, do you think this is okay for this kid to act like this, that, and the other? I do know a lot of times it could be the other parent putting stuff in their ear, but I'm talking. Okay, so that's one thing. That's something we might have to work on. But 14 to 20, if you don't have a handle on it, we couldn't get nothing where we're equally together buying it. And if it's mine by myself, they can't come over here. I'm not trying to tell you don't see your kids. They just can't come over here. Go to their house.
Mm-hmm.
Go to your mother's. Go wherever you got to go. But they can't come in here. Because what they won't do, we're not doing that. I think I might have told this story where one of my friends was married to a man. And he had plus kids from a previous marriage. And those kids were so downright disrespectful. And the more and more she tried talking to him about it, it never went anywhere. And it was almost like he was afraid to address the issue with the girls. But they probably was about 18, 19, 17, 18 at the time. So one time they come over to the house, he wasn't there. The girl, I know, she locked the door and told him, let's make it do what it do. They fought. And she ended up telling me, I beat them down. But the next day, you couldn't tell me I won. And we laughed about that. But all in all, in the end, they end up breaking up, her and him. I'm not going to go that deep. I hope I wouldn't have to ever go that deep where it come to that. But the thing would be, if it's okay with you, and a lot of times as parents, when we ain't with the other one, we make excuses or we overcompensate for whatever they don't have. And that's, to me, that's just unrealistic, but
Right.
we do that. But you need to know the mother, the father, if this is what you raising them to act like, I don't believe in turning the other cheek.
Right.
But if it's my, and it would depend on the dynamics. My place, they can't come here. Say what you want.
Yep, I understand. So, Mr. Joe, let's hear your point of view on this.
You sure you want to hear that?
We ready. We ready.
Okay, so my thing is this. With every kid, you never know what you're gonna get. You one day they might be, hey, how you doing? The next minute they trying to get you. My thing is, yes, it does start. I said at the top, mom and dad. Whether you got a vindictive baby daddy, vindictive baby mama, either one don't want you with nobody else. So now they over there talking about you with their girlfriend or their guy friends, how bad you is to them, so the kids hear it. So as soon as you get someone else, that kid's already mind frame is already set that I don't like you. I don't want you with my mama or my daddy. So now they're gonna start doing their little plots and terrors and all that stuff. Had one of those. Matter of fact, the first marriage, the wife, daughter, and she told me one day, she said, "You're not my daddy," and I had to catch myself. I was like, I said, you know what? I got it. Don't worry about it. I said, remember, I'm not your daddy when you need shoes. Remember, I'm not your daddy when you need food in the house. Remember, I'm not your daddy when you need clothes. I'm going to tell my mama. I said, okay, I'm going to tell her for you. Hold on. Picked up the phone. I called her. I said, explain to her that I'm not her daddy, but when she needs all this stuff, who she come to? But you don't have to be like that. Oh, but she makes it like that. I said, she's old enough to know better.
Absolutely.
So she was like, okay. Anyway, broke up. But she still comes to this day. Hey, Joe, here's my son. Your grandpa, your papa over here. Oh, let me see him. All right, cook. Okay, now you can go home. But she had to understand that I'm here. He not.
Right.
Your mama here. So I had my two boys. Well, they grown now. I forget how old they is, but they up there. And then my 17-year-old. And she treats Stephanie just like Stephanie, her mama. How you doing? She quiet, but how you doing? We go to the basketball games. Her and Stephanie be like, Joel, come talk to. But it started from a young age. I told them, I don't care if I'm not with your mama. I don't care if I'm with a rock. You still gonna show respect because I was taught that. I mean, my grandmother had 19 kids. 18 of them survived. 9 boys, 9 girls. Shit, we got our line. I ain't playing with you. You were taught as a kid that Kid stays in the kid's place. You should not be in grown folks' business. My grandma used to say, kids are to be seen, not heard. So why you in here? Going outside tonight. I ain't trying to hear y'all. Grown folks talking. And nowadays, as they say, the newer version, the kids are right there. Listen, I remember back in the day. Yeah, I mean when you was with Sally Mail. Yeah. And I just look and be like, I ain't never had it to where any of my kids ever been in a conversation because it's not for them. Mm-hmm. That's why they think they grown. And my mama said, if you're grown, you can pay some of these bills around here. Mm-hmm. Like and stuff. Oh, you're not grown now. You're running out that front door. But you will be respectful. And my mama commanded respect. She's only 5 feet tall, but she always commanded respect no matter what. And so that's what she instilled us. But unfortunately, nowadays, it's like, you can't talk to my son like that. You can't talk to my daughter like that. But you're going to let them talk to me like that. Does that make sense to you? Right. Oh, kids, no, I ain't got to do nothing. If I'm the adult in this whole thing, and you the adult, then we need to sit down and have a come to Jesus moment here in a minute, because they about to get what I used to get. No. Okay, then let's talk about it. So some, like my sister's kids. Oh, shut up. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna show you my auntie used to do to me. Come here. So I'm with you on that. You do have them, and I think I won't say it's more so baby mama, or no. I'll say it's equally driven, because guys be talking bad about women too. That so and so. So the kid hear it, so that's why the kid get out there. Oh, dad said you ain't nothing but this and that. Wait a minute, you can't be with my dad because he got it. And it just blows up. But if we teach them, hey, you know what? Sometimes the person in your life is just a season. And you want to treat them with respect and be nice to them. So as they move along, the next person come along. Hey, how you doing, man? Okay, how you doing? And treat them right. Treat them how you want to be treated. You want me to go out and be nice and give you stuff? Well, let's see how you acting. No, I can't do it. Sorry. And no, I haven't, Keith.
Yes, I get that. Like I said, I had bonus kids when I was married, and it was 2 of them, and they wasn't really bad. The daughter, she had an attitude. She didn't have an attitude at me, but she had attitudes at certain ones. And the son, he was very nice, personable. They were different. But the mother, the baby mama, she did put in their head, especially when I started having my own kids, like, oh, he's over there taking care of them. But all that time you stopped him from even being a father that he needed to be. So when we did have kids, it was more like, oh, he's over there taking care of them so they could be jealous. And then they don't like us, or they don't like the kids, or whatever it may be, which wasn't the case, but that was just her. You do have some people that's ignorant like that out here. Mm-hmm. So that was the only thing, but we did have a relationship. They wasn't bad towards me. Like I said, they were still to this day, sometimes I still talk to them here and there. So even though we ain't together. So I don't think I would be able to actually deal with somebody that disrespects me. I don't think I would be able to deal with that. I would try to talk to him or whatever to see if the situation could be resolved. If not, it wouldn't be able to go no further. That's just what it is, because I'm not going to like the Red Sea. I wouldn't let mine disrespect you. So I most definitely don't want yours disrespecting me. At the end of the day.
Man.
So with that being said, I also want to talk about, I got 2 more. So I did see a video, and it was a young lady. She was just a girlfriend. She wasn't even a wife yet. She was a girlfriend. The boyfriend, he took care of everything. He took care of the bills, everything in the house, but he had his mom stay there. She got into it with the mom, and she put the mom out. He was mad because he's like, why? Like, I do everything. Why are you getting into it with my mom? Why did you put her out of my house? She felt like she didn't need to be there. So, how would y'all take someone someone that y'all dating that is disrespectful to your parents?
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. You
Gotta go.
you cannot. Well, and now I'm gonna even say I haven't had this, but let's just say because I've seen some older people. If my mother can be more than a handful,
And some parents are.
I'ma
but
love my mama. I'ma
Yeah.
love my mama, but I'ma help my mama get her own place. But it's gonna be I'm working on it in due time. But if this is someone that don't know levels, I had an elderly lady, and she was real disrespectful. When she came to me, we was at work. She came to me one time and she talking real crazy to me out the side of her neck. Now I know her kids because her daughter was my daughter's first cousin. But the lady came down there to where I was at and was real reckless with her mouth. I'm the youngest one in this area on this job. I waited to break time. And I went down there and I told the lady, I said, let me tell you something. Miss So-and-so, I was raised to respect my elders. But if you ever in your life come in and address me in that matter again, I'll respect out the window. We understand each other. And turned around and walked away. Now, when I was down there in her area talking to her, the people who had heard her, they couldn't tell what I was saying. They could probably tell by my body language and my face expression. It probably wasn't nothing real nice, but that was that. And I went on about my business. So, and she ended up coming back down there to me. Oh, girl, you know I was playing. Don't play with me in that manner. That was right there was crossing the line.
Yeah.
So if we're in her house, let's just say I'm the man. If it was the female's house and he was just there and he paying all the bills, you done put my mother out now and I'm out the door too. No. If it was my house and you took it upon yourself to put my mother out, wrong. You got to go.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even get 24 hours. You put my mother out, I'm gonna need you. You're gonna be on the curb. We ain't playing nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's just that.
That's just that. What about you, Shatonya? Where'd she go? She go?
Gilbert.
About putting my mama out or me putting somebody's mama out?
Either or. What if they put me out? They slap me around.
About if someone put your mom out.
Someone that you're dating.
Hello?
Nah, they can't put my mama out.
It took a long time to answer that.
Because
So
I
you
can
need
just
to
see
put
you a little bit older. I can see you a little bit older, probably getting put out.
You getting put out.
I can see your older lady getting put out. Nah, it just all depends. Mommy ain't disrespectful like that, so nah, they wouldn't put her out.
But what if they did? What if you meet one of those
What if
narcissists?
you came home? This is the story.
Oh, if I
you
came
come
home
and your significant other then put your mama out.
It's gonna be a problem.
Oh, there you go.
She ain't gonna get put out though.
I'm
I
gonna
think
put
they
this
might.
out.
I think they might leave. Yeah, she'll make somebody leave me. Yep, let's switch that around.
Okay, what about you, Lisa?
Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, just because I'm always looking at things from both perspectives. So now, if I came home and my mom was put out, then it's gonna be a whole situation because you need to call and talk to me. Because if there's something going on and I need to address it, let me try to address it, unless it's a situation that is volatile. But on the other side of that coin is, if there's a situation, I'm at home. Let's just say we at home, and there's some sort of conversation that happens. my mom still has to be, my parents, you know, my dad, rest in peace, but my mom, she has to still be respectful of my household. If this is the person that I am in a relationship with, or my husband, Mom, this is where we live and pay the bills. So you have to be respectful. So if she's out of pocket, y'all, as much as I love her, you wrong. And you need to go, because it's the same thing. If I go to her house and she got a man, I still have to be respectful of that household, because that is, you know what I mean? So, and then if it's a situation where I'm not there and my mom is getting just completely ignorant with somebody and acting a fool, which I don't think mom would ever do that, but I know that like she don't have no trouble expressing herself.
Right.
If provoked.
You know, if provoked, but she's not gonna do it. But if I knew that my mom was a shit starter, which we all know people's mamas who's shit starters and daddies is, like, I know some people's mama, I'll be like, oh, your mama is messy. Like, oh, I'm glad I ain't got that mama. Then I don't feel no kind of way. Put them out, because you can't go raising hell in somebody else's home and bring all this havoc and chaos into somebody else's home and think it's okay and pull the mama or the daddy card. You know what I mean? Hell no, because ultimately you still have a responsibility to respect these people's homes as an adult. Like, this is what you do. Kids go to people's house and act cool, not grown folks. You know what I mean? And if you can't conduct yourself in a manner, because I know sometimes relationships are tough, because a lot of times we're guilty of disclosing too much information to our mamas, because, you know, especially if you have, you know, we disclose too much information, right?
Yeah.
So every little thing that this dude do, you say to your mama. So she has a preconceived idea already in her head that he is this sort of person. So just think, just like children, it's the same thing. Somebody's already on alert. They're not coming in with a clear understanding and a clear, clean slate about this person. They have a preconceived idea that this person is a narcissist, an asshole, whatever the case may be. Sorry for cussing Natalie and Marceline. So sorry. But you know, I'm my elder, so I'm trying to be respectful. But at the end of the day, it's like, if somebody already thinks that you're a certain way, when they come and talk to you, or in your presence, they're already going to be on alert. They're going to be on pins and needles waiting for you to say something. And you can say, pass me the peas. And you say, pass me the peas, with a little bit more authority in your voice than they think they should. And next thing you know, what you talking to somebody like that for? And it's a whole situation. So you got to know your people. You got to know your audience. You got to understand that, like, people, sometimes we just need to, you know, be willing to hold our people that we love, mamas, daddies, grandmothers, brothers, sisters, children, accountable. If I can't hold you accountable for acting a fool, then I don't love you.
Yeah.
And if you come in somebody else acting a fool and that man decide to put your ass out, then guess what? You got to go, baby, because I can't save you from something that you just started yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's a great point. That's a great point. I like that. Most definitely. What about you, Marsha?
Well, I watched shut up, Betsy. I watch for instance, if I had a mother-in-law like Scrappy got, like Eric on Scrappy. What's her name? What's her name?
Mama D.
Mama D. Or if I had one like Joe, what's her name with the other girl? When they first came out, little short woman.
Yeah.
What's her name? Lyrica's mama.
Jim Jones.
No, Jim Jones' mama.
Oh yeah, Mama Jones. Yeah, her.
Yeah, her. Or if I had a Candy mama on Housewives, Joyce. Now, if I let your little old wrinkled self come in my house and you trying to run my house, tell me where to put my drawers at, and I tell you, now mind your business, or you telling me about my son, telling your son lies on me, this and now. Mama gonna be outside on the wheelchair, in her wheelchair or in her bed waiting on somebody come pick her up. Because I'm with you, Stephanie. Old people can start some trouble, especially if they think my son won't do me like that or whatever. They ain't like us anyway. They just tolerated us. So now
Right.
you done bought your Pampers and your teeth all over my house, and now you want to be disrespectful. And if he don't check his mama, I gotta go, or he gotta go with his mama or get her to a nursing home or something. I wouldn't be disrespectful to the ugly woman, but I wouldn't deal with it because no, and I wouldn't give a damn how many bills he pay. I don't care about your bills. I'm still have my respect. And once I probably let it slide for a minute and see what he gonna do about it. Now, if he don't do nothing about it, we got a problem. I'm gone because I couldn't deal with that. I couldn't deal with that because, like I said, I was raised right not to disrespect old people. But like I said, if I had a Mama D or a Todd or a Candy Mama or one of them mammies that all up in my business and starting stuff like that, being disrespectful to me on everything, you know what I mean? I couldn't do it. I done dated people where their mamas were a little ugly, you know? And then they'll say, "You coming in? I ain't coming in your mama's house." See, you know what I mean? I stopped the show right there.
Right.
So no, I wouldn't deal with it. Period.
Hey, guy, what you know?
But I like what Stephanie said too, because
Hello?
Who's Stephanie?
if my mama start, ain't her
Yeah,
name
who's Stephanie?
Stephanie?
No, her
Decent.
name is Disa.
Decent. If they started something, now if the mama started something, I mean, if the mama if you know what I'm saying, I like how she said, if my mom, now if somebody came and put my mama out, if I'm in a relationship and my mama starting trouble, now mama, I'm gonna talk to my mom. Mama, now you ain't got nowhere to go. Now, what's wrong? What's the problem? I'm gonna talk to her. I'm not even gonna include him because if a person is so comfortable disrespecting you in front of that person, they're not gonna do it behind their back. They're gonna do it in his face.
Right.
So if he don't, that's just like with the kids. If they gonna disrespect you, they're gonna disrespect you right there because they think that person got their back. That back. Okay, I got that back too, right out. You either taking the diapers or whatever. But if my mama started trouble, I'm gonna check my mother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check her first. I don't want nobody disrespectful, but if she getting dementia or something, we gonna check it out. Take her to the doctor and stuff because you got to be out of your mind to come in here and try to run my house because you after a while you're gonna be disrespectful to me.
Right.
So no.
Yep. Okay, Joe. What about you?
I don't know. I was raised differently. I was raised to respect your mama.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm gonna have to find out what went down first. I mean, because the thing is this: you're gonna get 3 different stories before you get the truth.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But if your mama out there in that cold and something happened to her, what you gonna do then?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta look at all different aspects of this. If it's the girlfriend, oh, you gone. Gotta go. Sorry. Because first and foremost, you ain't paying nothing here. I'm paying everything, and you want to put my mama out? No. I can get another one who's gonna have respect, and then we can have that sit down with mama. Be like, hey, da. She probably didn't try and have that sit down. Women these days think that they have the key to everything. This is my house. I run this. I do this. I do that. No. Hold on, sweetie. If I'm paying it, this is my house. I run it. Now, mama, if she's staying here before she came, then this is what it is. But if she came after the fact, then now you're looking at still that's my mama and I was taught honor thy mother and thy father. So yeah, she got a mouth on her, but we could tame it, we can talk about it. It might be something minor, might be something she did instead of mama. So you gotta open up that can of worms that you don't want to open up because mama gonna be like, boy, I raised you, or girl, I birthed you, I done brought you into this. They're gonna give you all that. But if you ain't got that thick enough skin to take that, then yeah, you might not be the one here because I gotta take care of her. Oh, she's gone now, but rest in peace. But you gotta, I don't know, it's like a gray line, gray area. It's real gray. You can't put someone out if you're not married. You ain't putting no one out. Sorry, can't do it. If you just dating because you might decide after you put her out, you gonna leave the next week. Now my mama out in the cold.
Yeah.
Now we got a real problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I gotta go get her back. So, you know, yeah, mama got a foul mouth, but, you know, hey.
Now, if it was a girlfriend or a boyfriend, yeah, we would just break up. But a husband and a wife, that's kind of a different.
There you go.
That's kind of different
Yeah.
because they gotta either go through a divorce and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So that's a whole different thing between boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, and wife.
Right. That's why I said it was just a girlfriend. It wasn't his wife.
Can't do that.
Oh,
can't-
just a girlfriend.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she can't do that. 'Cause
Nah.
she's next week.
Yeah. And I like everybody's point of view. I mean, I get Medesa's for sure on both sides.
Oh, definitely.
It got to be that type of compromise where everybody should be able to get along in the house, period. Point blank, period. If it is something that the mother probably done seen or something that she done heard or some reason why she feel a certain way about your mate.
Mhm.
So that's a big difference. And even with her to feel like, oh, I'm just going to sit up there and put her out. No, it got to be a conversation.
Yeah.
Or with him.
Oh.
If he be like, oh, I'm going to just put him out. No, it got to be a conversation. You need to,
Right.
before you do anything, especially if I'm the only one paying the bills up in here, it needs to be addressed. You need to let me know first.
Mhm.
And that's just how I look at it.
Mhm.
I feel like another thing that kind of gets in the way is that people think that just because you have a conflict with your personality and someone else, or you see things on a different spectrum. I mean, let's just be honest, like our parents, typically most parents want the best, right? So they may not necessarily like your mate or whatever the case may be, but if this is the person that my children, for instance, you know, I have my son, he's in a relationship. I'm a new grandma. Hey, I love my grandson. But so, you know, I have to, my son talks to me, right? But I have to be, that's his relationship, right? And I still have to respect their home. I mean, I don't have any issues with her. Thank God he got a good one, y'all. Because y'all know some of these little girls, honey. Ooh. But I think that people need to be willing to have a conversation and say, hey, look, I see we seem to maybe not understand each other, or there's something going on. There's a disconnect somewhere. Talk about it. You know what I mean? Be willing to say, you know what, it's okay for us to not agree on this thing or that thing and have two different ideas of the way things are supposed to go. But at the end of the day, it's about mutual respect. It's about understanding your place. It's about staying in your lane. You know what I mean? And I say this, you got to give respect to get respect. You can't be reckless. You can't just be acting a fool. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard with situations like this because there's always those unspoken things that sometimes we on the outside looking in don't even really know about. You know what I mean? Like, I've had friends where their, significant others' mothers was like, would have invite ex-girlfriends and baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, you stirring a pot, like you messy, like lady, like what I mean, like, where is the adult part of you where you understand that, like, okay, that's the glory days. He's not with that person or she's not with that person, and regardless of how fond you are of that person or whatever the case may be, you still have a responsibility to respect the person that your child is with. You know what I mean? Like, and if you can't find common ground, then unfortunately, you know what I mean, we just probably won't be around each other like that. You know what I'm saying? I will eliminate it. I won't go to the function. Because I will never go anywhere where I feel like I'm walking into a war zone. You know what I mean? And I never bring my person into a situation where it's a war zone for them, because that's not cool. So yeah, these situations are all fluid in the respect that there's not a one size fits all.
Right.
You know what I mean? For any of it.
Yep. Me and Natalie and Shanika was just talking about that. Remember I said they look at it like you give respect where respect's due? So we was just having that conversation a couple of days ago about that. So Most definitely.
Yeah, but I think just because I'm from the old school where you was taught first and foremost you're a kid, you stay in the kid place. Yeah.
Right.
Once you get to the part where you feel like there was nobody that I ever came in contact with that was an adult saying my parents' age or older that you could have paid me to be disrespectful to, even if I didn't particularly like that person or they rubbed me the wrong way. I'm saying, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, going about my business. X out the door. But these young people under you the age of my child, like these, and I'm thinking, this you and Kizzy and Shatonia, y'all old as dirt, but I think it's really good to see where y'all have respect to your elders.
Excuse me?
Even when you say
He said y'all old as dirt.
I'm just gonna glance over that.
Well, you know, I'm just joking with you. See, you know, I'm just joking with you. So, but to sit there and you know, you 5 minutes into meeting somebody, maybe 20, you end up seeing that they weren't raised on a level we were. So that would have me. Let me keep everything with them to a minimum, a bare minimum, because we're not gonna. This can go left real fast, and I'm just gonna keep it over here to a bare minimum. But it is bad when you see somebody and it's like you. Well, I remember one time my father said, if somebody disrespect their mother, they'll disrespect anybody. And I just believe that, and I find that to be more true than not. So if you can get down and gutter with your mother, you ain't gonna think twice about getting down and gutter with me.
Yeah.
Now that's where it's gonna go left, because if you go down gutter on me, I'm foolish enough to take it there because I already know I got 2 pit bulls on each side of me that got my back on rather being right or wrong, which I would rather not. But I mean, people can provoke that spirit in you to wake up. But yeah, I would not want to I wouldn't be the one to put my child in that predicament either. Now, if something is going on and I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna be on that phone calling, look, this nigga over here, he over here trying to start something, trying to get me riled up, and I'm just gonna let you know. I'm trying not to say nothing, but if I do, please understand I was provoked to the 9, okay? Now I'm gonna holler at you when you get home. I'm gonna stay in my room. I'm gonna call somebody. I'm gonna call Kizzy, come get me out of here. So I don't have to.
But put the lady out.
No, so if I was in the house and the guy was trying to provoke me, so he had a reason to put me.
Subject. We talking about old people.
I'm talking about I am the old people.
He's saying she's the old person.
I am the old people. And I'm just saying, since I have 2 daughters, if they had significant others and the person was trying to provoke me so they have a reason, I'm going to be on the phone calling my child. Hey, let me just, here's a heads up. This what's going on.
You talking about if his girlfriend try to put you out?
If my daughter's boyfriends try to put me out.
Yeah.
Well, but first, before we get there, they would have to really be trying to provoke an argument or issue.
She's saying she wouldn't put herself in that situation. She's not gonna try, she's gonna recognize
she's gonna call them first.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to get baited into it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try not to get baited into it. I'm gonna try to.
But if you do,
if they do, you already
she gonna
know.
call the pit bull.
No, if she have to do something before they get there, she was provoked to do that.
So you at least know that, because you're gonna have me on the phone. He's coming to my door saying this to me, and I'm trying to ignore
I got friends work.
Yeah, he's coming to my door, and I'm trying to ignore him. So you know this. Then I might be where I have you on the phone, say, "Go on now. I don't feel like it right now. Go on."
Why?
I'm trying to protect myself, so you know it ain't me starting nothing. You might know I don't particularly care for them, but you know it ain't me starting it.
You just get your evidence together.
Yes.
So that's who boyfriend is that?
It could be Nita's or
Anybody.
Keita's. I wouldn't care. Either one.
Oh,
Yeah, it could be any one of them. She just saying. She just giving.
Just saying like
Yeah,
example.
that makes
Yeah. We were just talking about respect too, So I feel you on that. I most definitely feel you. So
I'm teasing her. I know what she was saying.
this is pretty much our time, you guys. I'd like to thank everybody for coming on today. I will have you back again, more than likely. I'm not sure what the next topic is going to be about. I just want to say thank you all. Thank you, Medisa, for joining us for the first time. Thank you, Joe, Marcia, Shatonia, and Natalie for coming back. Everybody out there, if y'all come in, please like the video, subscribe, and share the video out. If you have a comment, please leave it in the comment section. If you want to comment on this topic today, please leave it in the comment section. Thanks, everybody. Y'all have a good night. I got to get to
Bye,
it.
y'all.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for having me.
Joe,
Have a good one.
Marcia, we're gonna have to get in touch with Joe.
Yes.
I know it.
Yes.
Joe, we'll be hitting you up.
Do what?
We'll be hitting you up.
I know, just like you coming to California, I believe it.
She's supposed to have been in Arizona. I don't know how long, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Thank you.
Not in the
you.
fire season. Not in the fire season. She
Ain't
not
no
in the
fire
fire
season.
season.
I'm trying to go down
The
there.
wildfires is way up north. We ain't gotta worry about that
Thank you.
down here in the valley.
Thank
It's
you.
just it's up north, but it's hot as Satan's
You know,
toenails out
people
here.
ain't never been
We
in
can't go
Colorado.
visit you, Disa, until December.
I'm trying to make it in November.
That's fine. Come on. It's still gonna be warm here. We can chill.
Thank
I'm
you.
trying to make it
It's gonna
then.
be hot until probably the beginning of November. It's literally crazy. Like it's wild.
Mhm.
Like it's wild. But
What part of Arizona you in?
I'm in I live in Mesa, so that's kind of like southeast.
Oh, did you
of
say
Phoenix.
Mesa?
I was
Well,
there
actually-
last year. I graduated from where was I? Phoenix.
No,
I graduated from Grand
you
Canyon.
was not no Phoenix.
Yes, I was. It is beautiful.
I
So
know where
clean.
Grand
It is
Canyon
beautiful.
University
It is
is. You were
beautiful.
not in Phoenix.
Grand Canyon
Well,
is
that's
in
where
Phoenix.
that's what's on my diploma.
GCU is in Phoenix. It's North Phoenix.
I know right where it's at.
Oh, you just
Yeah.
funny.
The light rail
You
go
being
right
funny.
by it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
so
messing
it's
with Hattie
pretty
Mae.
there. Huh?
Yeah,
He
man.
You
He
ain't
just
like
messing
no
with Hattie Mae.
picking with Annie Mae.
Hattie Mae, lady.
Hattie Mae or Annie Mae?
Hattie Mae.
Hattie with an H. Hattie Mae.
Just let me know. I got y'all covered. Let me know the information. And
Okay.
I still have that trip planned too. That's for
Okay.
2025 though.
2025.
Y'all ain't going this year. I gotta go to Mexico in November.
No,
Oh,
I
you
can't.
do?
I can't promise nothing this year. I'm
No,
just
no,
trying
I
to make
got
it to California. That's what I'm
Oh.
trying to do this year.
Yeah, we have a brand new resort we just opened, so I got to go out there and see that.
A resort?
Yeah, you know, travel agent jobs will never.
I never heard of that. Mm-mm.
What's that?
You said in who?
Cancun,
Oh,
Cancun.
is that where?
Oh,
Mexico.
Oh, I just left Cancun, but you said a brand new resort?
Yes. See,
That might be on our
if
to-do
you're not
list.
a travel agent, you're not privy to that information.
Yeah. We
Yes.
might have to go do that one again.
You ain't.
I went. I'm about to get ready to go to where I'm going, Kizzy.
Bahamas.
Bahama mama.
I told y'all, talk to y'all when
Okay.
y'all ready to do some real traveling. Y'all ain't ready to do no real traveling.
Well, first of all, I need to be safe. I don't want to go nowhere where they about to go have an uprising and I can't get back home.
I know that's
I
right.
can't swim
ain't
like
trying to-
that.
Hey, you can't call your
can't
stupid
swim.
boo.
I can't swim across the water. No,
I
I can't
can't
even swim
swim
across
like
the
that. You
swimming
gotta
pool.
rest. You gotta swim a little bit, then rest. Just float a little bit.
Girl, nah,
Just
I
float. As
can't.
long as you
Yeah.
float, you got
The sharks
And you
try to
can
get
go-
me. I
you
can't.
can go to
Baby
Dubai.
sharks
Stop
coming
playing.
at me. I can't.
it.
You really want to go somewhere, Natalie? Go to Dubai.
That's where I want to go. Dubai.
Oh,
I
it's
might
fine.
get to make that one. That might be my next. I might get to make that one.
You can get there for $600, girl. Oh, I talked to you.
Well, if I can get there for free, baby, that's
You
what
not free. It's gonna cost you.
it's gonna cost me a little something.
Little
Hey,
something.
hey,
Mm.
hey, Joe.
Okay.
See, he got me great acting for Joe.
Hold
I ain't gonna
on,
do it.
hold
I ain't
on.
gonna do it. I ain't
Don't
gonna do
do
it.
it.
I
I
ain't gonna
said
do it.
Hawaii for my 50th, but I might have to go on and do Dubai.
Don't
Yeah,
do
okay,
Hawaii.
that
You
sounds
got
good.
bread on
I ain't
Hawaii.
gonna. Is that coming up with?
Girl, I got a few more years for that.
Oh, good.
He's right around the
I
corner.
have to say,
She's right
come
around the
on
corner.
now, come on now. She got a little bit of time because if
Look, she's right
hers
around the
come, that
corner.
means mine
She
is
ain't
right
too
before
far.
it. Please, I'm not ready
Exactly. Come
yet.
on now.
I'm not,
She
I'm
ain't
not
too
ready
far.
yet.
She's right around the corner. Don't let her
Deezer,
fool
Deezer,
That's
don't
when I
worry,
get
you
the
right.
party.
you. Don't
Okay.
do Hawaii.
Y'all just
Do
let me
Dubai.
know.
That's when I get the party. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll talk
All
to everyone later. Y'all have a night. Good
All right,
night.
you too.
Good night. Bye
All right.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good night, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.